Hello everyone. Uh, from now we are continuing the playlist of linear algebra. The topic is going to be about network flow. There is kind of one matching with one video before, which is about linear algebra in economics. The main connection between those two videos is about the application of linear algebra in some areas. So let's read and let's start solving our question. So the network flow in the figure below shows the traffic flow in vehicles per hour over several one-way streets in downtown during a typical early afternoon. Find the general traffic pattern in the freeway network shown in the figure. And also you have to take into account flow rates are in the cars per minute. So it's also very important, especially in exams, to write the units. When x4 equals to 0, what is the minimum value of x1? The total flow into a junction, for example, B equals to the total flow out of the junction. Okay, let's first of all indicate our junctions. We have four junctions, A, B, C, D. Okay, let's zoom a bit. Uh, let's consider first of all the A junction. So what is going in and what is going out? Inside of, what's going into A junction, it's x1. So let's even write junction flow in and flow out. So right now we are looking at A junction. So flow in is going to be x1 variable and flow out it's 40, which is going out from the A junction, 40 plus x3 plus x4. But actually, since we will have matrices, let's write variables first and then integers in the end. Okay, what about B? It's going to be flow in, it's going to be 200, x1 plus x2. What about C? Uh, it's x2 and x3. x2 plus x3 equals to 100 flow out and flow out x5. And D, we see that is x4 plus x5 equals to 60. Let's take all the unknown variables to the left side and integers to the right side. x1 minus x3 minus x4 equals to 40. X1 plus x2 equals to 200. Uh, x2 plus x3 minus x5 equals to 100 and similar. Okay, let's construct the following matrix for this for equations. So x1 is going to be 1. There is no x2, so it's going to be 0. Minus x3 is just minus 1. Minus x4 is minus 1. And there is no x5 variable, 0. 1, 1, and others ones are zeros. 200. 0, 1, 1, 0, minus 1, 100. 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 60. Let's do row operations. R2 is R2 minus R1. And okay, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 160. The next row operation is going to be, since we want to get 0 here, so it's going to be R3 is R3 minus R2. So 0, 0, 0, minus 1 again, and minus 60. And the next following cooperation is going to be R4 is R4 plus R3. So what we will get? 1, 0, minus 1, minus 1. So we got pivot positions in the x1, x2, and x4. We say that x1, x2, and x4 are basics, and x3, x5 are free variables. So right now let's construct the equations. So let's start from the third equation, minus x4 minus x5 equals to minus 60. Second equation, x2 plus x3 plus x4 equals to 160. And the first equation, x1 minus x3 minus x4 equals to 40. And let's take x4 from here is going to be 60 minus minus x5, x2. Why we're taking x4, x2, and from here we will get x1 because those variables are basics. So that's why 100, 160 minus x3 minus 60 minus x5 plus x5 because here it's minus, and when there is a minus, the sign is changing when the expression was in the brackets. So that's why x1 equals to 40 plus x3 plus 60 minus x5. So let's rewrite it again. x2 uh, 100 minus x3 plus x5, and x1 is going to be 100 plus x3 minus x5. So what's going to be our x vector? x1, x2, x3, x4, x5. x2 almost similar, just different signs. x3 is free variable, x4 is 60 minus x5, and x5 is free variable. Uh, it's the general pattern in this network. But you do remember in our condition it was set when x4 is 0, what is the minimum value of x1? So when it's 0, so let's go back to the x1 equation when x4 is 0, yeah? Okay, let's indicate that x4 is 0, then x5 from this equation is going to be 60. Let's go to the x1 equation. 100 plus x3 minus 60 is going to be 40 plus x3. What about x2 is 100 minus x3 plus 60. So 160 minus x3. X3 is free variable. Uh, x4 is 0 and x5 is 60. So the minimum value of x1 is 40. Uh, what is the units? The cars per minute, 40 cars per minute, because x3 cannot be the negative number. So that's it. Thank you for attention.